Har is a tehsil of Chakwal district, and from the Kallar Kahar itself, some maybe 15 kilometers south of it, in the Tehsil Kallar Kahar village, a great tragedy took place, and this great tragedy was that a younger person, 17-year-old Farhan Ali, was killed on something very small, very trivial indeed, which could have been ignored quite easily. And it was a social media post of Tayyab belonging to the same village. They knew each other well. They played in the same ground, sat together, talked together. They were the Facebook friends. And Tayyab posted something. Farhan Ali, who an innocent person, boy who was killed, he commented something. This comment provoked Tayyab a lot. He became mad. He took out the weapon of his father. The father who did not lock the weapon he was having and took out the weapon of his father, went straight to the Farhan Ali's home, knocked his door, called him out, and killed him cold bloodedly. How tragic it is! Very, very tragic indeed. I think this social media and the training of our youth is being done the social media. The parents are not paying much of the attention. Look at the murderer, the killer. What kind of training has he got from his parents, from his house? It is something I think which cannot be condoned at all and cannot be overlooked at all. Tayyab the killer took the comments of the Farhan Ali very personally and he killed him cold bloodedly. Something very, very bad indeed. I think a situation like this one might have occurred at many other places as well. As for the social media is concerned, our youth is spending much of the time on the social media instead of paying attention much to their studies. And look at the parents who buy the smartphones to their younger folks and allow them to spend too much of the time on the social media. They don't train their children well. So what kind of situation is it? But look at those people and look at the two of these family. Farhan Ali, who is killed, 17-year-old. He, I think, look at he was the only son of his parents and the only brother of the four sisters of him. And look what happened to him. At the age of 17, he is killed. And look at Tayyab. Tayyab was quite, I think, that ill-trained person by the family, and the family too, who was having a firearm, and that too was not locked up. I think it is a very, very bad situation indeed, and the parents should learn a lesson. The life of both of these families is gone. I think how will they live and how look at the family of the murdered boy, his parents, his sisters, how will they live their life? I think nothing is left for them, and maybe the life for them has become a hell. But the one who has killed, he is also has been arrested, and he will live the rest of his life behind the bars, even if at all he is not hanged. But he will not be able to come out of the prison at all, and the families of both will spend whatever they are possessing, and they will keep paying to the lawyers and for the decision of their choice. I think that is something very, very bad indeed, and it should be. The parents should pay much of the attention through the training of the children And if at all somebody is keeping a firearm, it must be locked properly, and it should be out of the access of the younger folks. First of all, what is the need to keep a firearm at home? But if at all, even if at all somebody is kept, it must be protected well, and it shouldn't be left. There are certain and many cases rather where any young angry man has killed their father. Why? Over a small dispute, and with the firearm of the father. So in this case, I think that this, why don't the nation, why don't the people learn a lesson out of the incidents like this one? That is something which must be